strangely, for I am inventor thee. This is absolutely a friendly meetup. Poof.
Concerning Poppins. There's always been a Baggins living here under the hill in Bag End. There always will be.
Welcome to Rivendell, Frodo Baggins.
Hello everybody, welcome on in. Happy Friday, which means your weekend is almost here. You got this. You just gotta get through today and that glorious weekend is here. Unless you're one of those fancy future time zones, in which case, your weekend is here. Go enjoy. Welcome on in everybody. I hope your week has been treating you well. Hope you're all ready for today. We're gonna be We're gonna be playing more Lord of the Rings Online today. We're gonna get the invitations for Bingo Boffin's party out to all of his friends. And then I assume we're gonna attend the party, considering we're one of his friends. And then we're gonna meet up with Eowyn at Darrow Delve. Is that the name? Oh crap. No, I don't think it is. I keep forgetting the name. Near the Doors of the Dead. But yeah, she stormed off. But get it because it's storm. Okay. Think of changing it again, or making a new account, as I don't really want to be affiliate on stream. That's fair enough. Whatever you feel comfortable with. That is the most important part. Yeah, that's the most important part. Whatever you feel comfortable with. I do it as a hobby because otherwise I don't know what to do with myself on a daily basis. So yeah, you can just stream with the affiliate button there, and I think you can even opt out of being an affiliate now. So that might be worth looking into. I don't know. Whatever you feel comfortable with, really. Right. I think that was all I had to say. We're gonna just jump into it. Oh my god, I gotta see that. See what? Eowyn or Bingo Boffin's party? Because if you want to see Eowyn, we can just go to Eowyn first. Because I am quite eager to start that arc. Because it's practically new content for me. It's so hard to pronounce the names in Lord of the Rings Online. Yes, also remembering them. Is Eowyn still mad? I mean, she's quite loud outside. Yeah. No, she's at the plateau in front of the Doors of the Dead, with the other Rohirrim refugees looking after them. Right. What was it called? Because now I need to know. Inquiring minds would like to know. No, it's not an Edoras. Dunharrow! So close. Dunharrow. That's what it's called. Alright. Let's be on our merry way. We gotta get to Edoras. And from Edoras... what would be the fastest way? From Edoras to, I think, the town nearby as a travel point? Yeah. What's it called over there? Underharrow, that's it. Yeah, I think Underharrow will be the closest we can get with fast traveling. That Eowyn Storm joke is just... I'm resisting the urge to make it every other sentence. Whoever named the storm Eowyn, hats off to you.
How can I be of service?
We can't get to Edoras. What is that called? The town called again? Oh, Rohan just works. There we go. Aldsburg, I guess. Or maybe Helm's Deep. There's a storm Eowyn. Yeah, didn't you know? The storm that hit Ireland and passed over the UK and is now in the Netherlands, I think, is called Eowyn. Apparently 500,000 houses are without electricity in Ireland. I was like, it's gotta be a good storm, right? It's gotta be a good storm. It's gotta be a fierce one. A fierce storm. Can't just be like a mild storm, I feel like. Right. Grimslade, no, would Edoras, I guess. You didn't know? Oh, I didn't. I figured you'd know. Hell, I should have sent you some memes then. Yeah. I don't think there's any casualties or anything, or like injured people or whatever. Just material. I don't read the news often enough. You know what? That is a very healthy habit that I'm trying to get into myself as well.
Times for the
Underharrow, there we go. updated it, seeing if it shows up. Oh yeah, there you go. It is. Look at you. Such an instantly recognizable name from me. It's like having a celebrity in chat. Not always fun to do so, you know. Yeah, no, I totally, I am trying, I haven't checked the news in days myself. I've also taken a small break for mental health reasons from social media because the world is shit. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's, it's a thing. Yeah, if you guys don't know Tiffany, you should go follow them on social media. The same name as now in chat. They are absolutely lovely, very fun interactions, and a great voice. I can just do this, I believe. Meow. There we go. Let's put that up here. There we go. Go follow them. Meow. You know what? My first instinct was I should add a meow command. And then I'm like, no, I shouldn't. Because games, cats meowing in games half the time make me think that one of my cats is meowing, and I just look around going like, are they okay? What's going on there? And it then ends up being in the game. What is it? Sea of Thieves is a notorious one for that for me. And I'll never have a cat pet out in that one because it always sounds like one of my cats is meowing. Follow Daisy? Yes! Daisy is a fantastic human being and my favorite AoWing cosplayer. There we go. Dunharrow! Let's go see a storm. AoWing. Coming through. Sorry. Pass through. I know it isn't the road. You can live. It's worth it. So much nicer on Blue Sky. No mean boss. I mean less boss. I was about to say I get like, although it has been quiet lately. Now that you mention it, I used to get like every day free bots, but it seems to have stopped. Knocking on wood. But they weren't mean bots. They were just like scam bots, which I guess is mean. I don't know. All right, West Gondor.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Hail, Bearstein, and well met. We have much to speak of, like the wind and the rain.
I am glad
Stop
you've
it,
come
chat.
with such haste, for these troubles weigh heavily upon me.
And I do not know how they may be overthrown. It's my uncle's choice to ride to Minas Tirith, and thereby to satisfy the vows of his forefathers. But why do we keep forgetting this? There I am. The vows of his forefathers. But why should he not ride for Gondor with every sword in command, either by oath or love? Is it folly to allow proven warriors to abandon my uncle's course, lest it be doomed by their absence? And yet, in the early hours, Aragorn and his kinsmen departed Dunharrow for the paths of the dead. He spoke of need, but I see no need on that road, save that of a yawning tomb that hopes to be filled. The dead men of Dunharrow do not suffer the living to pass. The way is shut. It was made by those who are dead, and the dead keep it. The way is shut. Several of the men saw him go in, and speak words of despair. Find these men and set their minds right if you can. And when you return, do the same for me, Bearstein. I do not think you can, but I must wear a brave face for the men, and will not give in to sorrow for their sake. All right, let's go calm some people down.
Welcome
Oh,
and
we can
well
reforge
met,
our
my
items.
friend.
Let's go. Did we get anything new from it? Doesn't look like it. Nope. I believe that I haven't been much on Twitter. Oh, no, I have locked down my Twitter and have not touched it for weeks. Just little watching stories on Instagram. Yeah, I do still use Instagram, even though it doesn't make me feel very good. I mean, not at the moment. I'm just taking a break off all social media, but in general, I mean.
The grim Northerners departed Dunharrow at first light.
And did not stay to explain their course. I think them cowardly had I not seen the road they took, south along the Dimhold road. That way lies death. You explained that Aragorn had his reasons for taking such a road, but Cedric waves away your words. I do not doubt he had reasons, friend, but it is clear his loyalty is not to Theoden King. No, it's not. We will have need of every man if we are to ride to Minas Tirith, as my king commands. And I see we were cheated of a powerful fighting force by Aragorn's choice. I count the chances of our success against the enemy less and less with each sword he takes with him into the mountain. I saw the winged beast overhead of us. I know the dangers we face. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be okay. She looks so cool. Oh, we'll return to her in a moment. I'll give you a good look around, which sounds weird. I shouldn't
Men are
have phrased
still
it like
arriving
that.
at Dunharrow from all corners of the mark.
Men are still arriving at Dunharrow from all corners of the mark, but I do not think it will be enough. I rode forth from the Hornburg as my king commanded, and most hamlets and villages responded to his call with clear voices and proud hearts. But this day I see few of those who spoke loudest. On my return from Forlaw in Wildemore, I was beset by an orc raiding party. The injuries I sustained will keep me from riding in my king's train, to my frustration and disappointment. Swords and spears need men to wield them, and that resource is in short supply. I say men, but the blood of Theoden Kings needs. Eowyn burns for Rowan, and she would fight bravely for the kingdom were it permitted. Alas, it is not so, and both of us will be kept from doing what we desire. For I am a man injured, and she is a woman unwounded. Unhappy fortunes. Just take every sword arm. Just don't.
This road leads to the Grimmerberg. Why would anyone go to that haunted mountain?
Or tread to pass beneath it? That is not bravery. Only folly could lead my feet there. You assure Darlaf that Aragorn considers his reasons for braving that road sufficient, but the soldier shakes his head. I hope he's not wrong, Bearstein. It seems like a great shame to allow a skilled warrior to depart into such a place. We could use his talents elsewhere at other battles. Report back to Eowyn. Let's go. Let's go. Show off Eowyn. Again, that sounds terrible. No, there we go. Smooth experience. Really digging the chainmail with the border. It's very cool. Oh, red
It
one.
was just a game. I did not think it would go inside.
Uh-oh. That's not the child I thought it was. All children look
You
like in this game.
played with ill fortune. A child may have followed Aragorn into the paths of the
Oh
dead.
no. An encampment of this size is bound to attract the attention of children and others who live near. That much is expected, but I did not expect even children to act in such reckless, foolhardy fashion. This boy tells me one of his friends Elfdag may have followed Aragorn into the paths of the dead. I thought it a mere boast of a child, but none have seen Elfdag today. I dispatched a number of men to find him, but they too have not returned. Elfdag is the grandson of Elfhelm, Belwestein. We cannot lose him in this fashion. Where did they go?
I did not mean for it to go so far.
We watched the men ride into the mountain in the morning, and then Elfdag challenged me to follow them. and I did the same to him. And before you could say Helm Helmerhand, we were right up to the door. I returned to the camp after that, and I thought he had followed at my heels. But now he is gone, and no one has seen him.
If I bring you to the entrance, will you enter the mountain and search for Elfdag?
You are a hero, aren't you? I have heard some of the men speaking of your deeds, and by their account you seem an accomplished adventurer. If I bring you to the entrance, will you enter the mountain and search for Elfdag? I would rather not, but sure. I will not follow you in, I promise. Let me know if you're ready, and I will bring you to the place. If you have a fellowship of like-minded adventurers, bring them along too. I dare say there will be place enough for them as well. She's got a good fit from what I can see. Yeah, if you want to take some pictures or screenshots, let me know. I'll just zoom in and whatnot. I don't know how to hide my... Oh no, that's the wrong button. I don't know how to hide my UI anymore.
If I bring you to
I
the
need
entrance,
to check that out.
will you
Oh,
enter the
but I like
mountain
it. Fair
and
enough.
search for Elfdag?
Right, okay. Into the mountain we go.
I will bring you to the dark door, and I will wait outside for you.
Yeah, sensible kid. I wish I could do the same. Nobody
The
should go in there.
remote road leads to the dark door and the paths beneath the haunted mountain where the dead walk. Few dare to go that way.
Oh, goody. Have you come seeking Elfdag? I ventured beneath the mountain with several of my men, but we ran afoul of the dead, and only I survived the encounter. I fled the cavernous room where they fell, but I feel no shame for it. It was folly to come here. There's a passage we fought to search in the southwest hall of the cavernous room, but we were set upon before we could venture that way. If you seek Elfdag, that is a good place to begin. But wait, before you go, are you journeying with yourself? Within by yourself? Or do you have a fellowship? Yeah, we are doing it myself, thank you. I hope you are a skilled adventurer, my friend. For part, I am glad I have escaped from that tunnel with my life. I will be fine. Good luck to you. Tread carefully, for this is a place of great danger. Don't like the sound of that. Don't want to be here. This is not going to be good. It's bearing time. And Oathbreakers. Aren't you all supposed to have left? So rude. Behold! The city of the dead. And a bear ass. Oh, that one isn't, oh, now it's so style. So weird. Let's get some hope going. Southwest, he said, right? So that's here, I guess. Searching the southwest tunnels. One of Walder's companions lies here, a victim of the dead. Rip. You know what, I'm just gonna follow the road. I feel like that's probably the, some of Walder's companions lie beside the unsettling stream. Maybe it just looks like a stream to me, but what do I know? Oh, good. Those just dive bombing in and doing circles around me. That's not creepy. Another one of Walder's companions lies here, outstretched arm pointing to the southwest. You know what? I appreciate that. You see movement in the tunnel to the west. Is it Elfdag? Well, let's find out. The dead will not permit you to pass. Well, so far you've done a lousy job. dying soldier. Huh, I think he doesn't, he's not gonna make it. My wounds are severe, but we did not check this tunnel. Nah. Almost die. Yeah, but the problem is you guys don't stay dead. Or I guess you do, but also you don't. You know what, I didn't think that through. You found Elfdak! He cowers in the court ahead, frightened by the dead. Oh my! Are you a Bjorning? Are you here to help me? Sure I am, buddy. Watch out! The dead are everywhere, even if you cannot see them. Kid, next time a place is haunted, don't go in there. Pay some attention to the stories your elders tell you at the campfire. That it? Is that all of them? It is impossible to say for certain. You are a great adventurer, I can tell. But I think we should leave at once. These dead men won't stay away for long, no matter how often they are defeated. We will speak once we are above ground, yes? I overheard some things you want to know. Nanny? What did you overhear? Hi, Wayne. I'm back. That can go. Oh, so many loot boxes. Be gone, foul loot boxes. Lazy first. Oh, that's a good point actually. Congratulations Daisy on claiming first and Misha on claiming second. Bragging rights are yours for the rest of the stream. I completely forgot that. I had the feeling I was forgetting something. It's... My body has gotten in this weird habit where I'm like, oh, I got plans for late in the evening. And then my body goes like, okay, so I'm gonna wake up at 5 AM. Every time. It is the worst. It's the worst. I don't know what happens. I just wake up at 5 or 6 AM wide awake. I'm like, come on, I got a movie to watch at 10:15. Are you kidding me? Not the beard indeed. Dream setting, yes. I figured that would be fun. And welcome in, Michael. You're not going to tell my grandfather, are you? I had everything in hand, but I'm certain he would not think so. If you tell him of this adventure of mine, he is bound to lock me up in Underharrow. And the wife of the Thane does not appreciate young lads or lasses on the foot. She always scowls when she sees me and my friends about. I dare say, we will be safer beneath the Drimmerberg than in the house of Ellen Fremedon. Avdek's expression is one horrified in fear, and you quickly assure him that you will keep his freedom if he tells you what he saw. Well, it was dark, and there were shadows flitting about. But if you really strained your ears, you could hear whispers and sighs, the voices of the dead. I gathered from their talk that a man had come through hours before, and claimed he could free them from their curse. Some of the dead followed him and left in his wake, but others of the dead did not believe his claim, and they stayed behind. These are especially cruel, and they have abandoned any hope of escaping the curse. They are now the ruthless dead, and they hate the living and the dead alike. Avdak shivers. I suppose I am glad to be above ground after all. Well, that explains why there's still that pool in there.
Your reputation this day.
I did not relish the thought of telling Elfhelm that his grandson had disappeared beneath the haunted mountain. Perhaps I would have had my brother do it. Eowyn thinks for a moment and then nods. Yes, but his grumbling would have been insufferable. Bless. Interesting. I'll take those, I guess.
I ask you to travel the paths of the dead, and by that way, come into Gondor.
Elfdag's adventure beneath Witterummelberg may have been ill-advised, but it... Oh, thank you for following! Thank you for pledging your banner and sword to us. I promise to only call upon it in the most dire of needs or when my mods rebel against me once more. Which they do. Less frequently than before, but still enough to cause troubles. I wasn't following you. Honestly, Twitch has this bug that goes around where it just randomly unfollows people. I've tried to like see if I could find a pattern in what causes it, but it's literally sometimes from one stream to the other, it just unfollows. I have no idea what causes it. It's weird as hell. I've had it happen where I was, one day I was in somebody's stream, chatting away, all good and dandy. Next day I come in the stream, I'm not following. Very weird. Elfdag's adventure beneath the Dwimmerberg may have been ill-advised, but it has given us a warning of a new danger. Aragorn has passed into Gondor, and it seems from Elfdag's report that he is followed by some number of the dead that believe he can offer them redemption. I cannot say if it be true or if it be false, but as long as the dead men believe it, Aragorn need not fear them. But this other group, these ruthless dead, they have forever cast their lot in with Sauron, and then Aragorn will have no safety from them. Neither will the folk of Gondor, and our friend's passage may have planted a dangerous seed in the mind of the ruthless dead. With no hope of redemption, what reason is there to remain within the mountain? If you have no desire to atone for your evils, what would prevent you from adding to the number of your sins? I ask you to travel the paths of the dead, Bearstein, and by that way come into Gondor. The people must be protected, and if they cannot be saved from the threat of the ruthless dead, they must flee to a place of safety, if any still exist in this world. Are you kidding me? Just going through the path of the dead once wasn't enough. Now I have to do it twice. So long, Eowyn. Hopefully see you in the future. It's so weird. Yeah, it's a very weird thing. I've tried to like see if I could spot a pattern in it, but nope. Quote 1, 2, 3. Love that. My cave was sweet. I feel like that was in a co-op game. I feel like that was from a co-op game where I explored and then we went to the different places. And I found a sweet cave. I'm not helping myself, am I? There it is. The dark door. A cold dread grips your heart as you approach the dark door once again. For a time. Surely I would have gotten used to it by now. Guess not. Journey through the paths of death. Okay. Again. It's fine. Just pay no mind to the floating ghosts. We're gonna be okay. It's all gonna be good. It's all gonna be fine. The cold air hangs heavily in the great open space. Just ignore the ghosts. They react on social interactions. Just don't give them any attention. Oh fuck, that's trolls. You know what? So far, so good. No dead that have attacked us. No, I don't need to be tracking that quest. Alright. With great relief, you emerge from the cave Now you must find a settlement. Hello, Ludir. That's a great name.
Our lands were once peaceful,
How did you come to be here?
but it is now
I must be
dangerous
mistaken,
to
but
travel
I'm
far
certain
from
I
home.
saw you come from those haunted paths under the mountain. If that is true, you are as mighty as you appear. The steward will want to speak with you. We are neat and hardy folk, especially now that Lord Duin here has ridden east. Follow the river to Blackroot to the south, and you will find a settlement called Morlad upon the hill to the west. There you will find Malfalam, our steward. Sure. Oh, well, this looks nice. Green and somewhat peaceful. I like, a river coming out of a mountain. That's always a good sight to me. Thanks, you're not playing a dwarf. I know, I can't help myself. Blackberries. More blackberries. Alright. I said there was a settlement. Upon a hill. Did they say upon a hill? Can be found to the south, slightly to the west of the past and dead. I just follow the road and then take off the first exit. Okay. I can do that. I think. Maybe. Possibly. It wouldn't be the first time I missed them branching off road. But it's here. It's here. Not this time. Hello, bear. Wonder if we're related. Ooh, that's a nice town. Look at that. Oh, I love those buildings. You found Morlad as Luthir described. You should now seek Malfalam. I will. You watch me, I will.
How may I help you, friend?
Let's bind our return point here. Thank you. Hello, I'm looking for Malfa. Oh. Roving threats of Western Gondor. Might as well accept.
If you are a friend of Gondor, welcome to Morlad.
If you are not, then listen to my words and hasten your feet elsewhere. We have troubles enough in the Vale without you adding to them. Strange things have been happening here of late, and it has stirred the creatures of the Vale to a form of madness. Creatures of the Vale to a form of madness. I could not say what caused it, but I know the creatures are oft drifting into frenzy when approached. I have seen beasts cast themselves at the very walls of Morlad for no reason at all, doing themselves great injury in the process. Do you want to know what I think? I think it's the whisper of death that has done this. But let us not speak of that now. It is but a matter of time before one of the beasts are driven into the heart of the city. It would ease my mind if someone were to defeat a number of frenzied creatures in the Vale, or the beasts or birds that might be next. We might speak again once that is done. Yeah, but you're not the Hello, Stuck. Welcome on in.
How may I help you, friend?
I thought not, but death itself would ever wander forth from those wretched paths. I now see my folly. Tell me, stranger, what has brought you to Gondor? I'm looking for my friends.
Times indeed.
We're accompanied by an army of the dead. Hard to miss. These are dangerous times, Bearstein, as I am certain you know well. Long has it been since Gondor faced such a conflict, and should we fail now, I doubt there shall be any battle left to fight. Ever since Lord Duinhir and his sons and our warriors rode east to Minas Tirith. Wait, is it east from here? Where are we? Oh, of course. Oh, okay, fair enough. We're about here, I guess. Interesting. East to Minas Tirith, we have stood nearly defenseless. For our own part, we have held the line. But it was not without cost. My guards know well what troubles face the Vale, and I would ask that you speak to them. One as skilled as yourself would be a powerful ally should you wish to aid us. That is one hell of a username. Yeah, I'm not reading that
How
out
may I
loud.
help you, friend?
Bearstein, I have served Lord Dunir as his chief counselor and one of his most trusted friends for many years. It was for this reason I was chosen to be steward during his absence. Yet, where leadership came to him naturally, I have not found any comfort in this role. I am without counsel of my own, for none of the guards can be spared, and too few of the townsfolk have any tactical knowledge. I would ask Lady Rosfin for aid, but she is disinclined to speak to me as of late. If you would try to persuade her to aid me, for the good of Blackroot Vale. I don't know about that. I saw you arrive earlier, traveler, and I knew it only a matter of time before you came to me. The old man is a wise advisor, but he is not well suited to leadership. What few of us remain have held the lands west of the River Blackroot. But our archers have grown weary ever since the orcs sacked Tingobel. That's a name? To the east? Not on the map. What do I know? Sacked Tingobel to the east. Our troubles have grown... It just sounds like a fairy, really. Our troubles have only grown more dire. Belagan seemed pleased by your arrivals, and perhaps you should seek him above. Maybe I will. That's it to you.
What news do you bring, traveler?
Hell, Bearstein is it? I and the archers of Morlad have been spending more and more time holding the Blackroot from the orcs. They stage raids from Tingobel and have grown as bold to approach Morlad. I assure you, none of them shall get past us. You see, the archers of the Vale are known throughout Gondor for their skill with the bow. However, we have had fewer and fewer arrows each day, and I would ask that you travel into the field and return some for us. Sure, I'll grab some arrows. Tingobel feels like one of those place names that you don't want to admit you're from. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, I'm from Western Gondor. Where you from? You know, something near Blackroot. Oh, I'm near Blackroot. Where you from? Just been, you know, to the east. What was that? I'm from Tingobel. Okay, moving on.
Gondor needs your aid.
You must be a traveler that arrived today. Is it true that it is true that the Vale faces many problems in recent days, some much more tangible than others? Word from the south speaks of something stirring the beasts of the Vale, but little else is known. I am unsure if he knows of your arrival, but I am certain Landiak would be pleased to speak with you on these matters as well. If you have a moment, I have a more personal request for you. Oh my god. You're like, hey, talk to this person. Also, they got work for you.
Times indeed.
With all this talk of orcs, maddened beasts, and sightings of the dead near the hill, I see the morale of our people degrade day by day. We have brushed off the dead as mere ghost stories in the eyes of people, but sadly it is true. As a result, I fear that our people will soon grow weary of what may be a long conflict in Gondor. If you would, I'm certain tales of your might, your adventures, or even a polite greeting would reassure them that not all is lost. I like how a polite greeting is a good alternative for those. Yeah, you could inspire them with tales of your might, or tales of your adventures, or you know, just say, "Hello, how are you doing today?"
Gondor needs your aid.
Greetings and well met, traveler. I did not expect any to visit during such times, much less enter the Vale through the dark paths. I am Landiach, ward of Lord Dunir and protector of Lady Rosfin. As you've heard, troubles loom to the south and the east, and we are too few to move against them. Acting on one would leave us defenseless against the other. If you would lend us your might, perhaps we could begin to push back our foes after all. Please tell I keep fucking up his name. Malfalam. I would have you fight on our behalf. Well, that went rather well. Lady Rosfin?
These are troublesome times indeed.
Hello, traveler. Stare well and listen. Forgive me if I seem distracted, but my people are the sole cause as of late. My husband has ridden to Minas Tirith, as have my sons. So steward or not, I shall see my people through these times. Am I right in suspecting that Malfellum sent you? After all, he has already sent most of my people to me for the same reason. I shall not forgive him for abandoning Fingo Bell to strengthen Morlad's defenses. It was unwise, costly, and resulted in many deaths. Yeah, but how many more would have died if you tried to hold a town? An extra town. He is welcome to pore over my husband's notes, but that is where my aid shall end. Well. She can hold a grudge. Alright. Got the notes. Watch him not be able to read handwriting or something. I feel like such a long service as an advisor and whatnot. It's a it's an internet meme thing. I sounded like an old person there. I'm sure if you go to Know Your Meme and you search for that phrase, you will get your explanation. It is not one that I find overly entertaining. Right.
Gondor needs your aid.
She only offered these? I know she blames me for what happened in Tingo Bell, and rightfully so, but I need her aid if we are to keep the Vale from any more harm. Let me think if I can convince her to come down here. Perhaps she shall see the importance of her counsel.
How may I help you, friend?
I am thankful the others had time to spare to speak with you, and I am sure you can aid them all. Landiach is a trusted advisor of Lord Duinir, and a friend to my family. If he believes you can aid us, I do not doubt him. It is true I've made mistakes since my taking stewardship of Blackroot Vale, but to appear weak or unwise would undo everything Duinir hoped for me to embody in his stead.
Gondor needs your aid.
No, it's not Lord Duinir's insight I require. Only Rosfin knows enough of these lands to aid me now. Malfellum lets out a long sigh. These notes will no sooner help me lead my people than a blade of grass can fell an orc. I made the terrible mistake of sacrificing Tingo Bell for the safety of Morlad, but too many fell, and I saved too few. The guilt weighs on me far heavier than any would understand. Lady Rosfin must see reason, if not help me, she must help her people. I beg this of her. And we need to go back. Now I'm creeped out enough of pass. Yeah. Isn't it too bad? Oh. It's not, I guess it's not too bad. It's just not one that I find super entertaining. Anyway, let's move on from that. Wait, did he not want me to go back up? Gather Lord Duinir's notes. Where are those? In his home probably, but I think I rushed off too quickly. I think I was too impatient. I was like, oh, I gotta climb the hill again. When in fact I did not. Alright, Malfellum's home? I mean, it can't be in there, right? Oh, maybe it is. What do I know? Let's go find out. Oh, yeah, they are in there. Now we need to climb the mountain. Hill. Look, I'm Dutch. Everything is a mountain to me. It's all flat over here. Me looking at this hill. I want to see mountains again. Lady Rosson,
Gondor
back so
needs your
soon?
aid.
Were you able to show him the notes before he turned you back around? He told Lady Rosfin of Malfellum's impassionate plea. Very well. I shall serve as his counsel. Malfellum is determined, and I will grant him that. I do not have time to continue swatting away his attempts to sway me, and perhaps, by working with him, I can prevent another tragedy like Tinglebell from occurring. I will meet you at his home, and I hope I do not regret this. I hope so too, because I do not want to play messenger up and down the hill again. The music is really nice here. Alright. Malfellum? Oh yeah, they're not joking about the frenzied animals. Those are some frenzied bears. Zooming around. Hello, Bearstein. Lady Rosson has already come to speak to me. I cannot thank you enough for convincing her to aid me in protecting the Vale. Her insight will no doubt help us push the orcs and other troubles from these lands. Rosfin informed me that she would like to speak to you further before we take action. Please keep me informed. Oh, thank God she's down here. Like, not the hell! Do not mistake my apprehension for hatred, Bearstein. Malfellum has long been a friend of my family. There's no wiser counsel in the Vale. However, I am not fond of his leadership since becoming a steward, but I will aid him as best as I can, so my husband and sons shall have a home to return to once this war is over. Am I gonna keep that one? Yes. In fact, I'm gonna use it. Right. Need to find a vendor. There's one up here. Oh god, he has another quest. Of course he does. After speaking with Rosfin, I've decided that our first course of action must be to protect the villages that still stand to the south. I do not know how far the orcs have ventured into the Vale, but I can only hope that our archers have deterred them from straying too far beyond Tinglebell. To the south lie the villages of Allegrand and Sardol. See, those are decent names. Small settlements, full of fishermen and hunters. They must stop their hunts for a time if they are to remain safe. I would ask that you travel to both and warn them of danger. Meanwhile, Rosfin and I shall form a plan to deal with the orcs. Sure. Where does the main story want us to go? Oh, deal with the frenzied creatures. Excellent. And the vendors are a level lower. Yeah. Get stuck. Professional?
How may I help you, friend?
I would like to sell my everything. Thank you. Have a nice day. Alright. Let's go deal with some frenzied creatures and find arrows. The good archers. I think we found some arrows. Signs say yes. They're so hard to click. Keep forgetting, you can just click the name. That's easier. Is that a regular bear or a frenzied one? Oh, all animals, because that's right. As you said, or the animals that might just be the next target of the frenzy. Whoa, what did I miss? Hey, Junks, hope you're doing good. Well, I'm doing alright, thanks. What? Oh no, what did I miss? So I'm writing another piece about pedagogy and school, and this time more about how our government sees the role of pedagogy in school and how I think it should be. So send a message to the government. Oh God, good luck with that. feel like they are not going to listen because waves handed current government. Oh, that's cool. I studied pedagogy for 3 years myself. It's a small world after all. I had a Crabane here. It's a long way from Rohan and Isengard. Look at these bears just running about. Alright, don't stun me. Oi! I'm trying to fight you! Oh, I thought it was you. No, 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 not me. I was reading Daisy's message. Because I actually, what did the message say? Because I actually went through the Prinsjesdag stuff and they're lowering budgets for lots of school-related things, making sure kids don't stay at home, but they're not explaining why at all. Or saying how much now is invested in it. I'm gonna assume that nothing gets invested in it. Nothing more. If anything, everything less. Erlingus. Haven't I already... Hold on. Haven't I already... Yeah, I need Anori and Erlingus. Alright. The answer back in 6 weeks. I think they have to, right? I think there's a thing that says that they have to respond within so many...
Well met.
So, at least you'll get a response. Whether it's going to be helpful is another question. Needless to say, I'm not a fan of our current government. These shall do nicely. You have my thanks, Bearstein. I told you you wouldn't, did you? Wait, you did? I don't remember you saying that. I didn't even know that was on the table.
I have heard whisperings on the wind. Whispers.
Hello, Sir Junk the Chippity Monk. Hi, how you doing? Welcome on in. Thank you for following. Thank you for pledging your banner and sword to us. I promise to only call upon it in the most dire of needs, or when my mods rebel against me once more. Thank you for the assistance, Bearstein. I do not know what has caused this madness in the birds and beasts of the Vale, but there have been strange happenings here of late. If we learn the truth of them, we may learn what has so disturbed the creatures as well. I've heard whisperings on the wind, whispers of death.
The Hill of Erech has always been an ill-omened place.
Do you know what this honest man of Morlock believes? You may think me a fool, but I feel certain that some great evil came out of the mountains and sped with unnatural haste through the Vale. On moonless nights, some claim to have seen the dead dancing atop of the Hill of Erlich, east of here. Is it true? I cannot speak to that, but I will tell you that no one in Morlock leaves his door unbarred when the time comes to blow out the candles. Wouldn't the dead just be able to move through them? I feel like locking your door is not going to do much for that. You're more brave than I am. That much is certain. If you have the stomach for it, a journey to the Hill of Erlich might reveal if your supposition is true. If something did come out of the dark reaches under the mountains, I feel certain that is where it would have gone. It has always been an ill-omened place. What the Funko Pop is happening behind you? Various collections, including, yes, some Funko Pops. We got Funko Pops, some Star Wars, Assassin's Creed, Lord of the Rings, Witcher, stuff like that. We got Natalie Bolly pillow, and Lego Star Wars. There you go. Is that some Lego Star Wars? Yes, it is. It's the Ghost, the Dark Millennium Falcon, Obi-Wan Starfighter, Jedi Starfighter, and off-screen, you also got the Razor Crest. Yeah, I like my Lego. Show them you're gonna break them. No, I am not going. No, I'm not gonna break them. I have taken apart Lego sets before. What am I supposed to do here? I have taken them apart for charity and rebuilt them on the stream. And I've built sets on stream for charity. But that is the only times you will see me build Lego on stream for... because otherwise it's just a me thing. But our door is on this side of my desk, which you can't see. But and there's the Lego can, yes. Right, what quest... A cost yet unpaid. Which one is that? Talk to Clan in... That's in a different... Okay. But when I was a kid, I made this ship in Lego. And this other kid was coming for a visit and was scared he would break. So I decided to hide it. And I broke it in the process of hiding it. Oh no, that sucks. Yeah, I definitely feel like kid me has had that reaction as well. That sucks though. But hey, at least you can... It's Lego, so you can rebuild it, right? They want me to... Wait. Who is... Offer a hail, polite bow, a story, or a mighty people. Vodagar. Oh, there he is! I've run past him like 3 times. We will do a hail. Good day, sir. Welcome to the Veil Traveler. May you bring good fortune to us all. You're welcome. Hard quest. Right, to the mountain. Or hill, rather. It's always a mountain for me. Speaking of Lego, I finished the first floor. Nice! A lot of fun details. Oh, that's the mountain. It's that hill. Where they swore their oath to Isildur. I was in Legoland in the 90s. It probably changed lots since then. Yeah, they do update this quite frequently. I believe. I have sadly enough never been to Legoland. But I'm sure I will visit someday. I always tell myself. Its pedagogy is incredibly important and interesting, and I see what I'm learning is usable at work real time, but I do a flex education and I have a lot of things to say about the flex concept as my school, as in negative. I don't have regrets studying this, but I'm also 3 years at the school and still stuck in the first year stuff. I've gotten pretty close to a formal complaint about the lack of guidance slash using it as a test subject on how to teach, but that requires more factual evidence in how they feel, doesn't it? God, that is a lot. I live in Norway, so Denmark isn't that far away. Yeah, I live in the Netherlands, so technically Denmark isn't that far away from me either. But my I can't travel easily due to health things. But I might be going on a trip to Denmark and at some point. The dead did gather here. Tracks in the sand, in the dirt show they were not alone. Ground here boasts many small depressions. The men stood here and recently. Why is this bear attacking me? Bad bear. Bad. Ground here boasts many small depressions. But it's just the same. What's up with these animals? They've gone out of control. Sudden shout breaks through the a sudden shout breaks the stillness. You there! What is your business here? Who was that? Was it you? Descend the hill. Oh no, it's below the hill. Sorry about that. You don't have a private jet? I'm afraid not. No. It will be a shock to everybody who knows me, I imagine. Sorry for the essay. Oh no, totally okay. You look badass, sir.
You there. What is your business here?
I did not mean to startle you, but judging from your look, you have seen your own share of surprises. You may be a seasoned adventurer, but I dare say that what I beheld in the reaches of the night would make your blood run cold as it did mine. From afar I heard the blast of a great horn, then a multitude of horns in echoing answer. I felt then the gathering of a great company of shadows all about the stone atop this hill. A group of horsemen stood there, and their leader was grim of face and stern of countenance, flesh and blood treated with shadows, and thought I could not understand, and though I could not understand the words, his purpose was plain enough. The company's grim leader charged the dead with a task, and when the dawn came they departed. I feel no shame when I tell you I hid myself as they passed, for men of this company were as real as you and me, but in their train travelled countless shadows. This man commanded the dead to follow, and follow him they did, down from Erech to Tarlang's Neck, to where I do not know. I fear great evil has come to the kingdom I serve, Gondor that I love.
My name is Rovalan, and I am proud to serve Imrahil,
Prince Imrahil. He's awesome. He has marched for the White City with a company of knights and more than 500 men of arms to defend it against all enemies. And I and several of my order were commanded to remain in the service of his daughter Lofiriel, who rules now while he is gone. Her safety is paramount, and I and the other swan knights who remained would die to defend her. But we are sworn to obey her commands. She sent several of us from the city to protect her people in the Vale and in Lamadon, and we could not refuse. So I came to the Vale and beheld the scene I have reported to you. It seems Lofiriel was right. There is danger outside the walls of Dol Amroth, and the Swan Knights are needed here too. Not just the Swan Knights, brave adventurers too. I deem you to be. Follow the dead southeast through Tarlang's Neck and help any of the people of Gondor that may have been endangered by their passage. I will remain to aid the people. Well, so nobody? Because in theory they haven't been. They shouldn't be hurting people. I remain to aid the people of the Vale, but I value your help, my new friend. May the people benefit from our friendship.
I know little of the dead.
Ooh, an interlude.
Lucky.
I know little of the dead and count myself lucky. Who can say what drove them to meet with that curious company and its grim-faced leader? You know of this man. I see it in your face. Are you willing to speak of him? Let's find out what happened. We are playing as a dead person. I press cancel, not play. That's on me. The PED we learn here is quite solid. It's in no way being practiced in 9 out of 10 schools, but at least we have work to do. Ooh, Code Veronica remake release mid-October.
No one
was it already known that they were doing that? Or was it a surprise? I know there was a lot of speculation on what they were doing, but I obviously didn't really keep up with the news because I don't. It's something. It's a game franchise I definitely prefer watching over playing. Too stressful. Too damn stressful. Years have no meaning beneath the mountain for the likes of you, but even so, you hold the memory of a time when the passage of day and night mattered. A new feeling has crept into your being, but you cannot place it. Tenval senses it too. Something feels different in the dark. Lutkal, he murmurs, and you know it is true. The chains of our curse that bind us and blind us. Every moment now is like every other until now. It's known they're doing it, but there was not a set release date yet. Alright, fair enough. Looking forward to watching more brave people than me. People braver than me play that. Oh boy. The heavy silence beneath the mountains remains unbroken. A held breath beneath the still waters of time. An expectant hush. Dugden feels it too. I swore I would never forget this presence. He breathes without air or voice, giving thought to the idea that has come to all who now walk the undying paths beneath the mountain. Isildur the hated has come again, to deepen the burden of his curse. Isildur will pay for what he has done to us. I mean, technically you did it yourself. You pledged to help Gondor, and when help was asked, you were like, lol, psych, we're throwing him with Sauron. He who has cursed approaches Dugad. It is not he, and yet this man is descended from hated Isildur. His blood is an anathema to me. He's not alone. Now they approach. Man of the mountain, I can feel your presence. I seek no treasure, keep your secrets. All I'll ask of you is this, delay me not and follow behind. I summon you to the stone of Erech. Yeet. Like whoop 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 whoop. Aragorn, wait for me! Oh, poor Gimli. Is that Legolas? Oh no, it's over there. Gil-galad? He wasn't alive. What is a servant of Gil-galad doing here? I think that character's misnamed. I think that is supposed to be one of Elrond's sons. Elrond or the other one. Brothers and sisters, do you know what this means? The air of Isildur has called for us. He alone can lift the burden of our curse. He will lift no curse. You seek redemption, you seek it in vain. There's only one who can forgive our treason. I speak of Sauron the Great. I will not compound our errors and our sins. If this man of Isildur's line calls me, I will follow him. I will not follow this man or any other. I will follow our true master. Stand with me, and we will be rewarded for our long service. What did I miss? Is it true the One Ring to rule them all is symbolism for marriage? Sorry, that was a better question. No, it is not. It is a symbol to the folly of wanting to dominate all life. Yeah, no more illegal shoutouts. You were supposed to be on my side. Thank you for shouting Zay out again. How you doing, Zay? Hope you're doing alright. The heavy weight bears the silence before the coming of the air has been lifted. Now the darkness is busy with the sighing of whispers of the dead. Tenfall's gaze is piercing and eager. What moved the air of Isildur to come beneath the mountain, Luthkal? Luthkal, has he forgiven our treason? I will follow him to the Erech, and whither then? I cannot see, but I care not. I desire forgiveness. Luthkal, my debt is very great. You knew Dugden from long ago, before the two of you succumbed to weakness and fell beneath the heavy weight of the curse of Isildur. His presence is cold, but he burns with a fierce agony. What has brought the heir of hated Isildur to this place, Luthkal? Untold years we have suffered in the curse of his suffered the curse of his cruel ancestor. Has it not been enough? Dugdan's resolve is sudden and frightening. I will cast my lot in with Sauron as we did before. True God speaks the truth. Only Sauron will reward us for our service. Only he can banish the chains of our curse. I will follow our true master. Make your choice. Oh, we are following Aragorn. Fuck that. Your lot has been cast, your path decided. Oathbreakers, tell me why you have come. We have come to fulfill our oath. And to have peace. Oh, it's another servant of Gilgalad. That can't be their name. He's dead. Your hour has come. I go now to Pelargir upon Anduin, and you will follow after me. When this land is free of the servants of Sauron, I will hold your oath fulfilled. The banner! For I am Elisar, heir of Isildur, and I can give you peace. Where's Legolas? Yeah, they're all called Servant of Gilgalad, but those are Elrohir and Elladan. And that must be Legolas. What is going on here? I will get my revenge chance. But we have the high ground. You cannot run. Exactly. I have the high ground, say. Do I? I mean, to be fair, me on the highland would put me probably at eye level with Zay. But there's that. But now that we have seen Aragorn call forth the army of the dead to hold their oaths, we will. How tall do you think I am? I am shorter than you. So you are taller than me. So I will need the high ground to look in your eyes. Anyway, now that we've done that, I'm like 5'10". I'm 4'7". I will be right back. It is time for our hourly fishing break. Grab yourself a drink, go stretch your legs, take your medicine if you haven't yet and you need to. All those good things, and I will see you all in 3 minutes. Congratulations on catching a peacock bass. And happy lurking Midwinter.
I am unsure what this meeting means for Gondor.
But I know it will be significant. Let our own meeting be as timely. Let it signify good fortune for the kingdom I serve. Trust me, that meeting was very good news for your kingdom. Well, I guess. Like, I guess it might not be good news if you were putting your bets on Imrahil becoming the next king of Gondor. The fuck? Oh yeah, I keep telling people this. I'm short. Everybody always seems surprised when I'm actually short. I have 4 subjects this semester. 3 of them are nonsense. 1 of them is absolute mandatory to do well at. Would look good for job hunting. But the thing is, we get grades in 3 of the nonsense subjects, and then we only have to pass-fail on the important one. And we only have to pass-fail on the important one. I feel that horrible loss of not being able to show them that I could have gotten an A. So like grades in university, and I dislike grades in... Oh, that's a weird one. I can't hear it will be significant without thinking of Kung Pao enter the fist. I am not familiar with that, I think. So this is the town of... is the town that named after a ferry? Oh no, maybe not. Damn it, Chunks. Alright, I'm showing you the movie. What movie? Give me info. Kung Pao into the... Oh, that's the name of a... Okay. No, definitely have not seen that. Welcome to Allegrand, traveler. What is this now? We are but a small village of hunters. If Muffalam's concern is that the beasts have grown wild, I do not believe such a thing will trouble us. However, there is another matter which may.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Muffalam orders us to stay in our villages because of the orcs and wild animals. Ha! Well, to me there's no difference. Did you hear this, Dirion? Our steward cannot be serious. You see, Bearstein, we are hunters by trade. It does not serve us well to flee from wildlife or the Vale. Flee of the wildlife of the Vale. Sarnir and I will Sarnir and all his talk of ghosts almost seems believable now. Well now, if we're stuck here, might as well get to know us, traveler. It'll certainly provide us something to do. Oh boy.
I beg your pardon.
What is the meaning of this, traveler? I'm quite capable of looking after myself, despite what the steward might think. I shall remain in town, but do not expect me to do so quietly. If Muffalam were here in your place, I would not be so polite. You call that polite?
Why do you interrupt me?
So I'm to feign my terror simply because you bring Muffalam's word to us? There's no need for us to travel north, much less remain confined to Allegrand. We are hardy folk and familiar with the dangers of these lands. I wish to continue my daily hunting, but if that is not the case, I expect something from you in return. Of course you do. Could one as mighty as you stoop to baiting my traps outside town? Given how dangerous the Vale you said to be now, surely you must be the only one among us up to the task. Okay, you know what? I see what you're doing there, and I can somewhat respect it.
Gondor needs your aid.
You others look at me as I've lost my mind, but how I know the truth. I've seen ghastly figures wandering the hilltop at night, but I dare not approach. If the dead truly have returned to the Vale, I fear for her safety, and I know not what ills might come from their presence here. It's fine, they're gone.
How may I help you?
I worry greatly for the Vale. I do not know what drives the beasts to such violence, but as of late, their behavior has only grown more cruel. Beasts seem to slay each other, not for substance, but for the sheer violence they can wreak on the valley floor. Even after spending my life as a hunter, it's horrifying to behold. The beasts have taken to displaying their kills on the road due east. Maybe you can have a better look at the fallen? Oh, are we sure we're not talking about orcs? I feel like animals don't display their kills. It's gotta be orcs, right? I bet it's moving. Oh! Yeah, happens that. Shut up, say like this. I'm Chunks and I approve of this message. Everybody go follow Zay. They're awesome. Any more traps there? Don't think they're on this side of the river. Even though the map might make it look like it is. Again, that river must be freezing. Comes straight from the mountain. I will throw hams. Hams. Oh, there's one on the other side of this rock. I saw a glimpse. There it is. Four more to go. You're not gonna be aggressive goats, are you? Oh no, but the mountain lion is. Mountain lions of Blackwood Vale have gone more aggressive than usual. Gone lurk near the villages. Slay them, sure. Why not? There's another one. How many more after this? 2. That's 2 more than I hoped for. Oh, we haven't been there. Oh, there's one. We haven't been off the road on that side, I think. One more trap. Well, there's nothing here, so that was a bit of a waste. You know what? I feel like this might go faster when I'm actually on a horse. Oh, this should be good. A panda walks into a bar and orders a plate of bamboo. When he's finished eating, he pulls out a slingshot, points it at the ceiling and fires a shot. He's walking towards the door to leave, when the bartender pokes his head from where he was cowering behind the door, behind the bar, and yells, "Hey, what do you think you're doing?" The panda shouts, I'm a panda, look it up." The bartender pulls out his phone and searches panda, and finds the following definition: a tree-dwelling mammal of Asian origin, characterized by distinctive black and white coloring. Eats bamboo shoots and leaves. Jesus Christ. Well done. Well done. You kept me to the end. Very well done. Where's this last trap? This is getting ridiculous. It's not like the guy is worth doing it for, because he was rude about it. Also sassy in a good way, but such a dumb but funny move. I only know Kung Pao from the Tumblr thing. It's such a dumb funny move. Yeah. So, oh, there's the final trap. Prime Video has like this other subscription you can add to it over here for horror movies, and I was like, oh, I'll go try that out because they had a 2-week trial, and I looked at the movies and they're all very much like B horror movies at best. And I think the biggest title on there is Sharknado, the Sharknado franchise. So I was already like, oh boy, this is gonna. It's not Shudder, sadly enough. Shudder is great. I wish we had Shudder, but it's not Shudder. We don't get Shudder for some fucking reason, which annoys me, because Shudder is indeed decent. But yeah, no. What is it called over here? I can actually look it up probably. Give me one moment. What is it called over here? Fear. It's called Fear over here, and it's not Shudder, sadly enough. Oh god, I wish it was Shudder. But yeah, last night I was like, oh, you know what? I'll go watch a horror movie, and I should have picked a creature movie, because even bad creature movies are still fun watches. So I should have gone with a creature movie, but sadly enough, I did not. I picked a movie about a dad who makes a deal with the devil, and his daughter needs to pay for it, and boy, was it fucking terrible. It didn't even have an IMDb page. I had regrets. But hey, tonight I'm gonna see a horror movie in the cinema, which does look to be good. So there's that. What am I looking for here? Circling the prey. Defeat mountain lions. I'm not gonna specifically look for mountain lions, are you kidding me? We'll come across them as we go. Shudder has a wrestling horror movie. Of course it does. Horror wrestling movie coming out late this month called Dark Match with Chris Jericho. I mean, it's a cool concept, I imagine. You've come across a freshly slain bear riddled by enormous bites and gashes. Okay, maybe it is. Sensing that prey is being stolen, a maddened bear rushed for us. Oh, several actually. Maybe it is the animals leaving their prey as if they are trophies. How very odd. What very odd behavior. Yeah, I wish we got Shudder. Shudder is cool. I watched some stuff with my friend who has Shudder, and there's good stuff on there. Yeah, we have weird, like, airing rights laws over here, I think, that makes it so that certain services can't function properly or not at all. It's also why, like, there's so much stupid shit. Like, part of the reason why I stopped being subscribed to Disney Plus was like, you get a subpar service here for, you pay the same for less content. Because there was, I wanted to watch Owl House, for example. Well, that took years for the first season to get there. I don't think we have any other seasons yet. And I really like Amphibia, I think it's called. It's a cartoon about like a girl who gets trapped into a magical land with frogs, with like life-size toes and whatnot. It's great, fantastic cartoon. Loved the first season. Again, that took years to get released. Then they released the second and the third season, but the last episode of the second season is missing still for some reason. It's not on there, and I'm just like, it's basically these guys that go to a warehouse and they have a tournament of wrestling matches where they fight to the death for a cult to summon a demon. That sounds like a good, I meant this in a complimentary way, a good trashy watch. Our house, in the middle of First Street. Our house. Why did they want me to go in here? What quest is telling me to be here? It's not technically here, but it's on a lower level. Which one is it? Promise of Glory. Find Hero. Okay. I can't hear that song without thinking of Maxwell House Coffee. Not familiar with that, but yeah, there's definitely like songs that have connections like that. Like a lot of my fellow countrymen and I from my generation. Oh god, now I can't think of the song, of course. There's this one song that was always played in World Nature Preservation commercials. It had like these really sad-looking baby seals, and there was a song with that. And every time I hear that song, I think of really sad-looking baby seals, and it is the worst. Can I do that while mounted? Sure, fine. Right, this is the same quest, just several people that we need to talk to. Okay. Who's next? Find Glorwyn. That name sounds familiar. I like how I tell her a story of my previous exploits. She's like, finally somebody will take the fight to the enemy. I'm like, I didn't say that. Belagant. What the fuck is that guy? Oh, fuck it. I can't even take a shortcut. So rude. Which means the commercials in the 2000s worked, I guess. Yeah. God, what was that freaking song? It's bothering me now. Every time I hear it, I think of that commercial. I can't, like, hum the song without thinking of that commercial. And now I can't think of the song. I hate that! Also, sorry,
How may I help you?
You hydrate. Thank you. Thank you, Bearstein. I know it may not seem like a large gesture to you, but I'm certain it will help our people remain hopeful. Well, it was a slightly bigger than small gesture. A medium gesture? Or a less gesture grande? Oh my god, it's hello, is it me you're looking for? That's it. Oh, what a release. The hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. So that's the one. I googled EU commercial with sad seal, and I just got a Flex Seal commercials. I feel like it might have been specifically Dutch. Yeah, it was the hello, hello, is it me you're looking for? That one. Hello.
These are troublesome times
The
indeed.
bears are found their own, Bearstein. What could have driven them to that? I only have one thought as to what, but I do not wish it to be true. It's the dead. You're gonna say it's the dead, isn't it? Are you useful? Oh, possibly. Need to lock that down.
These are
The bears
troublesome
have been stricken with madness, and though I do not wish it to be true, I fear the dead are responsible. I've never seen such behavior from beasts in all my years in the Vale. The return of the dead must have upset nature and compelled them to harm their own. I would ask you to travel out into the fields beyond the bears you discovered, and search for the remains of more of these fallen beasts.
How may I help you, friend?
Dirion will not have me tell you this, for he's a prideful man, but I must. Dirion's hunting dog was not here when he awoken this morning, and I fear some ill fate has befallen it. Durian does not have family in the Vale, so his dog is the only true companion he has. I cannot help but wonder if he has gone east toward the hill, though I hope it to be untrue. I pray you can bring his dog home, Bearstein. I hope so as well. I don't want to go back like, oh yeah, your bear, is dead. Your dog is dead. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. Where's the main story telling us to go? Yeah, we might go there next. You discover a few animal corpses, but they bear the marks of a struggle. Was it the dog? Maybe the dog killed them all. Can you imagine that? Dog! You found Dirion's dog, wandering the fields of Blackwood Vale alone. The air has chilled since your arrival, and the dog looks visibly distressed, gnashing his teeth and growling. Before you can even begin to discover the story, the dead rush forth. The dead? First of all, where? Secondly, why? The ruthless dead. It's not just the dead, it's the ruthless dead. It's the ones that double down on the oath breaking. You have defended Tyrion's dog, who now seems anxious to return home. Good. I'm glad we have that sorted. Doggo has been saved. I repeat, the doggo has been saved. Amidst a few slain creatures, you discover some that bear no wounds. The plot thickens. Seemingly slain by fear alone, fallen creatures bearing no wounds. Oh god, of course it's the dead. I should have known. I should have known. The outbreakers in Western Gondor. We're in the Blackwood Vale. Dol Amroth. Means yeah, we're about here. Means turf is all the way here. I'm looking forward to seeing Dol Amroth. It must be a pretty city. Home of the Swan Knights. Hello, good hunters.
Why do you interrupt me?
Jesus, he's aggro. The dead tried to take him from me. I'm sorry how I treated you earlier, my friend. It glanced me that my companion can join me on many more hunts, but I hope to keep him from wandering again. You have my true thanks. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. Farewell. That sounds awfully permanent. Don't do that. Hope you have a good rest of your time zone, though.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Yes, indubitably. 140 you can go. That one. Not permanent, just headed out and felt fancy. I know farewell
Gondor
always
needs
feels
your
I don't know, maybe it's a personal thing, I don't know. But yes, have a great rest of your time zone. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And thank you for being here. And thank you for the hams. They bore no wounds, and the dead appeared. Cannot think of any other cause but the fear of the dead that brought these beasts to their end. What will become of our people if the dead remain in the Vale? Will fear claim us as well? I worry greatly for us all, Bearstein, and soon Nephilim must be told of this.
Gondor needs your aid.
The dead have never ventured far from the hill before. I fear this is only the beginning of our troubles with them. I do not know what accursed lot hope to accomplish, but I doubt it's a boon for our people. You're passing for Sardol, as you said. Speak to my sister. Sure. However, we are venturing east for now. We need to go to Tarlang's Neck. Tarlang? Yeah, Tarlang's Neck. Why did I dismount? I don't know why I dismounted just there. Right. I mean, gotta give him credit that rock does stand out everywhere. Oh, another mountain lion. Might as well. Server AFK, I don't study pedagogy anymore. I study front-end development. So the subjects are non-related. Is that them? No, that's still Aelingus. That's a deer, that's not a mountain lion. Those are bears, also not mountain lions. A lot of not mountain lions around here. One more. Come on, one more mountain lion. There's one. Please. There we go. Oh, is that the... Don't say the town name. Wondering if this is the town that's named after Ferry. No, there's people here. But this isn't it either. This is Landcraft. Where's that town that they said they lost? I mean, it could be any of those, I guess. Or there. It's just not marked on the map. It wasn't Kalimdor, right? No. Sounded kind of like it though. Oh well. Oh, now I know why. I think I remember why I tried to dismount there. I think I wanted to mount my war horse, because it's faster on roads. I think that was it. Possibly. You see a wagon ahead, motionless in the road. What has happened?
Take care, traveler. The road here is treacherous. My wagon has succumbed.
You pass through Tarlang's Neck, and the road here is treacherous. Many an ankle has been turned by the rough going in this pass. Riders and walkers sent to the ground by one misstep. It has claimed the axle of my cart, and now business is halted. I sent my boy Nephodon to the nearest village for supplies we can use to fix it, but he has not yet returned. Can you keep an eye open for him? I'm afraid he may have run into trouble. Or into the town's tavern for a short drink that became a long one. The nearest town is called the Dunedab. It is the Dunedab sounds like what you get when a Dunedain does a dab. And is to the southeast along the road. Nephodon may be a fool, but he is my boy, and I do not want him to run afoul of trouble. Not when we have a task to perform. Sure. I'll keep my eyes open. Can you just imagine the Grey Company emerging from the woods and they just all dab in unison? So cursed. Cursed content. Well, that's a lovely little town. Nice and spacious.
If you could bring one of these barrels back to my father, I will follow with the other.
I need to return to my father's cart up the road that way. In the neck. Have you come from there? Nephodon grimaces and clutches his leg. We were bringing several bottles of Kamenduro liquor to sell at towns throughout the Vale on behalf of Gallengam's divine and delicate draughts. What a great name. But the cart succumbed to the harsh passage. My father sent me down to that village yonder to bring back supplies to fix the cart. And I did my duty, well, as far as it went. For I was jumped by raiders and hurt my foot quite grievously. They ran off, but be warned, they may return in time. If you could bring one of these barrels to my father, I will follow with the other. I think I'm just about ready to walk once more.
I think I am just about ready to walk once more.
Oh, a barrel of nails. He was right. He was doing... Excuse me? Oh, hello. Oh, Corsair. Great. What is Umbar doing here? Wait, I don't need to actually carry the barrel? Interesting. Scroll. Hiding in the grass.
Did you find my boy? Did you find Nethadon?
So, Bandron, sorry, that's Brandon, but Bandron, his son, was attacked by raiders but survived and seemed well enough to return very soon. Oh, that's a relief, Bearstein. I have many daughters, but he is my only son. Who else will carry on the legacy of my house, as common as it is? He is my blood, and in him I see my own visage at that age, young but full of dreams for the road to come. He is dear to me. You have done well by my son and my family. Now my benefactor, what supplies you have you brought from him? Give them to me, and I will repair this axle. The better to return to my employers the errand. You hand over the barrel of nails, and Bandron's eyes widen with surprise. What's this? An entire barrel of nails? You tell Bandron that his son should be by soon with another similar barrel. No, that cannot be. What am I supposed to do with 2 barrels of nails? I need to fix an axle, not put a nail on every tree from here to the grey wood. This repair will take 2 nails at most. And now we have 2 barrels of the things. How much coin did he spend on these barrels? Every one I gave to him, I have no doubt. All of our profit on this expedition have gone to buying nails. Ah, Bearstein, I recommend to you a life without heirs. Every hair on my head was the color of coal before Nethadon was born, and ever since, white hairs, each and every one. My employee is Callangam, of Callangam's divine and delicate draughts. He runs a shop in the town of Kellenbell, to the southeast. Would you kindly go to him and tell him that we run into difficulty, and we will return as soon as the Simandural liquor is delivered. If you have a kindly heart, Bearstein, weave a tale of raiders and robbers, and leave the nails quite out of it. Oh, that's really funny. The dead passed through here. They may have gone to Kellenbell. It is worth a look. Bit of a track, but let's get to it. Oh, I bet it's that. Oh, that looks very fortified. That's still Aerlingus. Yeah, it is. Oh. Does this place have a stable master? No, so let's just keep riding. Very pretty tree. This town looks a bit more like it's seen some shit. It's completely deserted though. I guess they all went for the stronghold. Lofgobel? Lofgobel? Hold on. How do you... what? Lofgobel, okay. Almost sounds orcish. Are you a fan of that? Not a good name. . Alright, here we are. Is there master?
How may I help you, friend?
You already have. You already have. Alright, let's find the owner of this booze shop that our friends are working for. This is a dead end. What a weird contrast, right? The little homes, the little medieval looking homes, and the giant like structures.
Welcome to Galengum's divine and delicate drafts, purveyor of remedies and poultices.
I like him. If you are here to purchase some of my goods, I must sadly report to you that you have come at a poor time. My last shipment of Camandural liquor is already bound for Blackwood Vale, and my remaining stock is set aside for the House of Healing at Minas Tirith. You tell Galengum of your encounter with Bendron and his son Nephadan. The delay is unfortunate, but not unexpected. A successful merchant accounts for such things. Theirs will be the last delivery of Camandural liquor to the Vale for quite some time. Because now all my goods will be needed in Minas Tirith.
Yours is not the first report I've heard of raiders in Lamadan.
I'm worried they may do some harm to the fields where my workers grow Camandural blossoms. With these crops I brew healing liquors. I sell healing liquors? It's liquor that is also healing? Sign me up! If they are ruined, then my business will suffer. Galengum scowls. Prince Imrail rode east from Minas Tirith, leaving his daughter to rule in Dol Amroth. Is it any wonder that Excuse me? Is it any wonder that raiders have taken advantage to cause trouble while the prince is away? I wager they would not dare so if he remained in the city. But alas, war threatens in the east and draws him thither. Thither? Hither? It should be hither, right? You know what, never mind. Lothiriel sits in Dol Amroth, where she is safe. But what of the people outside the walls? Several farmers in my employ work the fields even now. Will you protect them while they go about their business? I would greatly appreciate it, and you would be doing me and Gondor a favor. Let's do him and Gondor a favor, I guess. That farm is actually not that close. Definitely more reasonable than how it was set up in Rohan. It was like, ah yes, could you travel all the way to my farm and help them out? And it was literally outside the walls. So I guess those are the farm. That's a fancy farm. Alright. We need to talk to the farmer in the fields. Collect Corsair weapons and retrieve bundles. I can do all those things.
I am no warrior.
I'm glad of the
Reading
company,
Marty
but I hope
Dostrip now,
Gallengam's
I will be helpless.
concerns prove to be unfounded. I am no worry. If a raiding party does threaten our work here, I'll be quite helped. I just fought off 2 raiders. Are you doubting me, sir? I just fought off 2 raiders. And you're questioning whether they are... You just expressing your hope that they are unfounded? Well, those are the bundles. Oh shit, I need to protect the farmer while he does his work. Oh god, where did he go? I wasn't paying attention. There he is. Good. Nothing has happened to him. So good. Oh boy. You know what? That does make his reaction a bit more sensible. It's fine. Got this, my dude. I'll keep you safe. Thank you for the help, my friend. You're welcome. I'm glad I was able to help. Nice. Well, that went rather well, I'd say. Back to town. Let's take the bridge across and then go around. Otherwise I'll need to cross the river. And I don't want to get wet. Egg. And no, I don't want an egg either. But thank you. You liking the Lego camp today, are you? I am very much looking forward to the next season. It's good? Excellent. I'm glad you like it. I'm looking forward to the next season. I'm sad that I've caught up. Too bad we can't see Easy very well. Better?
I do not like the look of these weapons at all. These are weapons of Umbar.
Do you have news from the fields? Oh, you have more than that. These bundles of harvested flowers will allow me to brew a good quantity of my healing liquor. But what are these? Gallengam squints critically at the Corsair weapons you have set before. She needs to have a pick on hand. You know what? I did think about, like, what piece could you use for, like, to accurately represent a pickle? Preferably I want the, like, the sausage piece, but green. I don't think those exist. I need to have a look. I do not like the like of these weapons at all. These are the weapons of Umbar. I warned. And that means raiding parties that plague Lamadon come from the coast. If Prince Imrail were here, he would not dare to they would not dare to land. But we only have his daughter Lofiriel to keep the coast safe, and she is not the leader, that is her father. Yeah, we need a pickle piece, yes.
These Corsair raiders likely landed at the shore west of here, in Belfalas.
You need to stop bad-mouthing Imrail's daughter. These Corsair raiders likely landed on the shores west of here, in Belfalas. I expect they have to establish a foothold in the old ruins on the coast. People say elves live there. That must have been 1,000 years or more ago. No elves have come near Callambel as long as I've run my shop, at any rate. If you are of a mind to deal with these Corsairs, that would be the place to do it. And while you are at those ruins, if you happen to see any old remnants of elves, bring them back to me and I will pay you good coin for them. The elves won't be needing them after all. I've not travelled that way since I was a young man, but I remember an overlook with a good view of the ruins. It will be a good place to survey the situation. And you should go there first. Sure. Did you see that they are doing One Piece Lego? As in the anime? That was a nice, that was a very short zone. That's a long way, though. Atalon is quite a significant way away. Is that a beacon? Why is it lit? Shouldn't be lit yet. Right, the others aren't lit, right? Oh no, maybe they are. What do I know? Oh no, the beacons are lit. The beacons are lit! Gondor calls for aid! I need to have a look if the sausage piece exists in green. Because that could work. What kind of ore do we have in this zone? Still Aeolingos ore. How odd. How odd. Tadrant. Tadrant!
These are troublesome times indeed.
Is there another way out of this town? Or is... Let's see. Nah, it's just that way. Okay. Further west we go. This part of Gondor is very nice. I say that not knowing how the rest of Gondor looks. But this part is very nice. Oh god, many Corsairs. Right, we're approaching it, and he's had an overlook, so I'm gonna guess that's over here somewhere. An elf stands atop the overlook, surveying the refuge of Adhaland.
If you are a friend, you are welcome to share my watch.
That's a good voice. I would be pleased to have your company, for men of Umbar have brought their ships to shore and threatened Adhaland. My people have not inhabited the refuge for 1,000 years, but we bear enough affection for places once dear that we cannot allow the raiders to remain. If their goal is to plunder, they will be disappointed. The only relics that remain will be of historical value only. Any valuable artifacts or jewels were taken long ago. There are others of my people nearby. If you can defeat some of the raiders throughout Adhaland, we will bring you to them. I will bring you to them. Return hither with any relics you find, and I will be doubly pleased, for I have an interest in curiosities from my people's history. Alright, well it is time for our hourly ad break, or fishing break, so I will be right back. Go stretch your legs, grab yourself a drink, take your medicine if you haven't yet and you need to, all those good things, and I will be back in 3 minutes. Enjoy! Many duck ghouls, it seems, today. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Well, that's not what I was supposed to say. Congratulations on your catches, everybody. Get on my level, Misha. Don't make me pull out the leaderboard. You will be humbled. Right. Alright, we need to kill Corsairs in here. So, not gonna lie, my lack of sleep and the prospect that I have to go watch a movie at 10:15 in the evening is catching up to me. So I think I'm just gonna go until 4 o'clock and then see if I'm still feeling as tired. If I am, I will just end early and take a nap. And then I can always do an extra stream next week to make up for the shortness. So I'm gonna go until 4 o'clock my time. So that's 45 minutes from now. See how I feel then. If I feel still like the same, I'm gonna raid out early and take a nap. I just really wish my body wasn't like, ah yes, you have a thing late at night. Let's wake up super early. But yeah, for those that are interested as well, when fishing is going, you can use exclamation point leaderboard to show the leaderboards. I don't know if it will interrupt fishing or not, but it is a thing you can use as a hero. Oh, I need to find the tallest tower. Oh god, there's so much to do here. Okay, it isn't just kill dudes and loot relics. We actually need to do some exploring in here as well. Corsair ships have moored on the docks of Adarland. Right. So my experience is better to just do those kind of objectives first, because you will get the rest of the objectives along the way. Can I pick it up? Nope. But can I pick it up before they hit me? And the answer was no. Hey, Simfer, happy lurking. Can we get a shout out for Simfer, please? Simfer is a fantastic streamer. You should all go follow if you haven't yet. Those are the relics. Killed enough Corsair. The tallest tower at Elrond once kept watch over the sea. And before that, over the land. Right? Where are we? Oh no, we're here. And I think the other... No, okay, never mind. I was thinking too far west. My apologies. The buildings along the southern court are intact, but empty. Alright, let's get back outside and get to our newly made elven friend, I guess. With a very good voice. Woo! If I don't shout out at some point, it's because I didn't hear. That's totally okay. That's totally okay, don't worry about it. I ask, and then if like after a couple minutes it doesn't happen, then I'll do it myself. But don't feel like you have to, like, don't worry about it. I assume that everybody's doing their own thing. I always assume that everybody's doing their own thing.
It always warms the heart to meet a new friend in these dangerous days.
Oof, what a good voice. We do not have enough warriors. I'm not even gonna try to imitate that because I can't. We do not have enough warriors to cast the Corsairs back into the sea, but your efforts in the refuge have told them that even an abandoned refuge is never truly forgotten by the elves.
I am Lathlorn, and I am proud to count myself among the Avarim.
We were tasked by Kieran the shipwright with maintaining a watch on Adelant. We have done now for some time, removing overgrown brush and keeping the paths clear, and ensuring that the docks remain free of debris. If the havens of Mifflond become untenable, this will be the last place from which my people could depart Middle-earth for the Undying Lands. The men of Umbar and that occupy Adelant do us a grievous turn, and do not even know of it. Dorfanef is the leader of the Avarim. You can find her in the cave where we reside now. If you follow the road southwest on the way to Dol Amroth, you will come to a rocky cleft in the ground. To your right, follow it down a cliffside path over the water and you will come to the entrance. Tell Dorfanef of your experience in this land, for she has a wisdom about her and has proven a capable leader of the Avarim for as long as I have known her. Alright. So the road to there's the rocky outcrop. Alright, should be findable. Even with my terrible sense of direction. Well, it's not necessarily my sense of direction that's terrible, it's just like I get lost with a map on my on my person. I guess that is direction, isn't it? Oh well. Why are beacons here? Is that a beacon changed from Minas Tirith to Dol Amroth? Maybe. Maybe. This looks like a path down to the cliffs. I hope. Oh no, there's a cave, surely. An entrance to a cave lies within the cliffside to your left. A hideout of the Avarim. Found it! But take away! How's it going? When they said they had a dwelling in a cave, I didn't expect this fucking nice. Freaking elves, man. Everything they do has to be nice. Oh yeah, we just live on this humble cave. And houses and fountains and whatnot. Are you? I'm okay. I'm a bit tired. I might not do the full amount of streaming today. For some reason, whenever I make plans for late in the evening, my body's like, alright, let's start the day at like 4, 5, 6 a.m. You got coffee? Yeah, I'm on my like 4th mug, I think. And I could feel myself already starting to flag. So I'm like, I might call it early and take a nap. Because I got a horror movie to watch at like a 10:15 in the cinema. I couldn't live without coffee. Oh god, yeah, me neither. I need coffee. Look at this. Oh yeah, we got a dwelling in the cave. And this is the dwelling. Where's the person that we actually need to... Oh, of course, all the way in the back. An elf maid stands on a bridge, deep in thought. Sorry about that. I got the hiccups, I think.
I am called Dorthaneth.
Welcome to
I've
Belfalas.
chosen to care for the Arboretum.
As my mother does. They are Avarim. They have come to this land to watch over the refuge of Adalond and keep it safe from danger. Danger threatens it now, as you have seen. Men of Umbar have come ashore in great number. Too many for my few Avarim to drive away. A guest is lately arrived, and we just spoke about these raiders. Go to him and hear what he has to say, for his news signals trouble for the Avarim and for the folk of Gondor as well. Do you see him across the way? His name is Galdor. He has lately arrived from Imladris. Galdor, that sounds familiar. Do I know a Galdor?
I'm glad you have come to the Cave of the Arboretum.
I'm glad you've come to the Cave of the Avarim, Bearstein. For with the dawn came messages from afar, and one of these concerns you directly. The Lady of Lorien speaks in cryptic words, but I can discern enough to know that you will be able to interpret her wishes. Lady Galadriel speaks of a Gondorian man on an errand he believes is important. It has drawn him into the dead marshes by the battle plain of old, and his feet are dogged by servants of the enemy. The Lady Lorien does not need to express her desire in words for me to know what drives this message. She does not want this Gondorian man to draw the attention of the orcs to this place. The Avarim keeps several fast horses for their personal use, but none so swift as that they cared for by our master horses. Speak to him and ride to the dead marshes with all speed you can muster, and hasten this Gondorian back to his homeland before great... Wait, what? Who is that about? Who's in the dead marshes except Frodo, Sam, and Gollum? I have questions.
I know your face, for I came to Imladris some months ago.
Ooh,
and
that
saw
voice.
you there.
So good. Oh, that's why I probably recognize him from them. A council was held and many courses decided, but we will not speak of them here. Know that I hold you in esteem and consider you an ally, and we bear friends in common. Bear friends? Yeah, I mean... The Beornic? Okay. It is that sense of kinship that drives me to tell you this. Do not underestimate the Corsair threat. I gave Torfarfenev the same warning. In my journey here I came near a group of Umbar men and overheard their talk. They spoke in reverent tones of the errors of Castamir. Wait, as in... the reigns of Castamir? And the Scourge. But it is not these names that fill me with anxiety. No, the flame of my concern is kindled by the passion with which the Umbar men spoke of their loyalty. Any of them would die in the name of the heirs, and gladly, which is not a trait I have heard associated with that people before now. Something has changed. I will set out to Mivlond in a few days, but do not forget my warning. Interesting. But the Corsair have a great reference for somebody? I assume it's not Sauron. I won't refer to him in that way, I imagine.
Galdor is right to worry. The men of Umbar have not possessed loyalty like this for years.
And it was once believed that people would decline and no longer pose a threat to their neighbors across the bay. I do not believe these heirs of Castamir are truly descended from that king, but I have paid little attention to the histories of Gondor and could not say for certain. The lives of men are brief. Before many a season has passed, they fall, like the leaves of a tree in my home. I've never recorded either. Wow, okay. Goddamn elves, I tell you. Dorfnev is silent for a long time, and you have almost decided to leave her in peace when she speaks again. I would be content to remain alone, listening to the sound of the water falling and the sighing of the wind in the trees. But as long as the Avarim must remain here, I will care and protect for them. There are others too, with whom I feel kinship and would safeguard.
Go to Dol Amroth and give Lothariel my warning.
You must think I speak of leaving the world to its troubles, but even I, with every reason to do so before me, cannot truly withdraw. I've grown fond of Lothariel, the daughter of the Prince of Dol Amroth, who rules now in his absence. On several occasions she has escaped the watchful eyes of her guards, and has come to speak with me outside the walls of her city. Ah, dear love. The matters of which we spoke, not war, nor armies, nor weapons. They were matters of love and marriage, for Lothariel is betrothed to a man she does not wish to marry. Such things are a lady's concerns, and I counseled them on her I counseled her on them as best as good. I mean, I'm sure she counseled on her as well, but that's a different matter. God damn it, I hate myself. But now I must counsel, and they were the best of friends. But now I must counsel her on these other concerns as well. Weapons and armies, and war. I echo the worry of Galdor. She must not underestimate the heirs of Castamere, and the one they call the Scourge. Lothariel's father has been called to war in the east, but the war finds her now in the west. And if either is lost, there will be no hope for the other when the night has come. Hydrate? Thank you. Also, was that a subtle reference to being thirsty? Go to Dol Amroth and give her my warning. There is selfish blood in her line, but it is no sense of kinship that drives me in this. It is the love I bear for the dark-haired woman who spoke to me of her hopes and her fears when the moon was high over the sea and banished sadness for a time. See! I ship it. You know what? I'm not gonna take that swift horse. Oh, actually, I do need to hand the quest in there. Well, that's annoying.
Ride
If it be Dorfana's wish to depart in such haste, I will not stand in your way. The steeds of Devon. Borrow the swift horse. No, I would rather not. Oh. Borrow the swift horse from the master horse and ride it to the dead margin. Oh, but. We're here. I think I'll go to Dol Amroth first. At least wait, is there a return point in this cave? Oh, I don't think there is. I think I'll go to Dol Amroth first. Get at least the stable master unlocked there. And then I can always come back here to get that swift horse. I am quite curious about who this man of Gondor in the Dead Marshes is. Why is there no return point in this place? Why is there no stable master in this place? So many questions. That is a badass ship, by the way. Oh, that's my... I need my war horse. I have great haste. I'll go to Dol Amroth, get the stable master, and then I can always go back to the elves to go check out the Dead Marshes. I wonder who it is. I don't think it's Faramir because he wasn't in the Dead Marshes. He was in the Ithilien. How about that? Thought I could get away with it. What a city. Not a huge fan of the whole bust of kings adorning the city walls, but besides that, pretty damn cool city. Oh, I do like that statue actually. But this just seems like a defensive hazard. You've come to the entrance of the great city of Dol Amroth.
Bolton, speak your business, stranger.
There was a time when passage into the city was free and open, and none needed to answer questions. But those days are gone. They will come again when the war is over. You say you have come with urgent warning from for Lothlorien, from Dorfanath, the leader of the Averim. Leader of the creeping elves, you should say, for that is closer to the truth. Some say there's elvish blood in Imrahil's line, but if so, I say it is a good ways back, and the prince has done a good job of not letting it master his senses. Wow, how very Numenorian of you. You may pass into the city. Lothlorien is fond of the elves, and her father is not here to speak against the meeting. It is not my place to speak for him, though I think his mind would be clear on this. From the fair city of Dol Amroth, where Prince Imrahil rules. Alas, that our prince has ridden to war. May he return whole and hale. Lothlorien now governs in his stead. Dol Amroth is a great city of Gondor. You will not see its like anywhere. Would you like a tour? Many of our folk will be happy to show you the sights. You will find us a friendly peoples. Just walk around and you will be greeted by pleasant folk. Mind the war, sure. Might as well grab that. Right, where is the station master? To the left, okay. And the return point, also very helpful. Stable master, excellent.
Indeed.
Good. Now we can go back to the elves. I knew that that Prince Imrahil is still like descended from Numenorians, just as Isildur was and whatnot, but didn't realize the anti-elf sentiment lived on there. Not a huge fan of that. Thought I got snuffed out when Numenor disappeared below the waves. But I guess I was wrong. Big city, yo. Whew. Gonna explore that next time, definitely. At least we now have a quick way of getting back. I could already see it happening. I'd travel to the Dead Marshes and whatnot, and then get stranded there, and then have to travel back and not have like a place near here to travel back to. It would be very on brand for me. Alright, let's go see who this man of Gondor in the Dead Marshes is. Because I am curious. They're ready to like defend in this position as well. Now where was that horse? I think it was this way. Yeah, there it is. Swift horse. Alright. Let's see what this is all about then. A long journey of many miles finally concluded. You have come to the Dead Marshes. Should be here somewhere, right? Minas Morgul. Is it here then? Oh, that's not. That can't be it. That's not it. That's Kaer Andros. Is it here? The Wastes? Oh, right? No. I swear it was near Minas Morgul. Is my... You know what? Let's just see what this person, who this person is.
It is good to see a friendly
Artomir.
face in this inhospitable land.
I caution you to watch your step, for I would not want you to lose you quickly beneath the mire. And we have only just met. I'm Artomir, son of Ilkamir, and I call the White City my home. From where do you come, my friend? No matter your answer, you are far from home in this place, I warned.
I was sent here by Denethor, the ruling steward of Gondor, on an errand of some importance.
But it was entrusted to me in confidence, and I should not speak of it now. I can tell you that it was a great honor to be selected for this errand, and that Denethor chose me personally, even before Faramir, his son. Although he might argue that Boromir would have done better or something. I'm certain that a successful end to this endeavor will elevate my stature in the steward's esteem. I evaded a number of orcs on the journey here, but it seems some of them have followed me here. If you are as established an adventurer as you seem, perhaps you could do something about these creatures? They seem to be all over the marshes by now, and endanger my errand. Artomir seems to mean no harm, but his presence here could threaten many fortunes. Did Frodo come this way? If he did, you should seek sign of him while you hasten Artomir on his way. Is that why we were sent here? I think it's an instance area. Orcs in the mire. Whatever these orcs are hunting for the Dead Marshes, it furthers the plans of the enemy. They will have less luck in finding their quarry if there's less of them to search. Defeat a good number of orcs. Can't argue with that logic. Oh god. Remember kids, don't follow the lights. Don't follow the little lights. Oh, that's not an orc. It's a bug. Oh. Get a quest. Defeat insects. Alright. It didn't seem to have like a quest icon above its name, but I'll take it. Do you count as an insect? I feel like it should. It doesn't. There was a bit of like such a feeling of betrayal. Like, yeah, they're like, you know, critters that you can one-shot. But they're still insects. It should count. That seems severely ominous sounds in this location. Oh, we found the plants already. Thank you for bonking me, Plague. How are you doing? Bees. Just on my way to bed, almost 4 a.m. Oh, then you're like 12 hours ahead of me. Because it's almost 4 p.m. here. Go sleep. That is late or early, depending on your point of view. Thank you for dropping by, though. Very much appreciate that. Go get some sleep. And when you do, I hope it will be nice and restful. And that if you have any dreams, that they are pleasant ones. Got addicted to playing Final Fantasy Online. Oh, like 14? Oh yeah, 14. There you go. Yep, that'll do. That is definitely an addictive MMO, that's for sure. What job are you playing as? I'm a samurai. Very fun game. And I definitely should feel lucky that I play it the main story with my best friend, so I don't like binge all of it in one go and get badly hooked. Alright, let's bring the crumpled note back. Yeah, there's no like, I feel like it's an instance map. I swear it was here somewhere, right? I need to look up the map, I guess, but I swear the dead marshes were near Minas Morgul. I started as a ranger on the American servers to join some friends, but my New Zealand Aussie server I went gladiator. Nice!
You found something. Let me see what you found.
Artemir takes the crumpled parchment from you and unfolds it, but in mere moments he shakes his head. This is written in the speech of orcs, and no reputable man of Gondor ever studied such words. My father never trusted the written word to begin with. Ilkemir was a man of action, of deeds. I'm no different than my sire. But I can tell you this much, even without knowing the words themselves, this parchment contains orders for the orcs. They have been sent to this dreary land, much as I have been, but for what purpose? Artemir's brows creased in thought, as he considers what goal orcs might have within the Dead Marshes, but your worry is deeper than his. Did Frodo come this way? Does the master of the orcs know it?
Explore the swamp, but step with caution. The footing is treacherous.
I'm troubled by the presence of orcs, Bearstan. I can tell by your expression that you are as well. If they come here for the same reason that I have, I dare say they have some foul purpose, quite unlike that of the ruling steward. But I must ask, how many reasons can there be for one to come to such a miserable land? Perhaps you can find some hint to their objectives by exploring this foul swamp, my friend. There are notable places to be found, of a certainty. But you must step carefully. Try searching to the north, northwest, and west of my camp. You may find some clues to the orc interest there. While you are at it, you might also find the entrance to the orc camp, for I think it likely they have established one. Do not go inside just yet, but we must know where it might be found, wouldn't you say? I will search as well and meet you back at this place. Walk with caution. I have found the footing here to be treacherous. Alright, we will continue this next week. Or well, somewhere next week. I might... Oh crap, I will refund you for that Lego cam. There we go. That's been refunded. Yeah, I'm gonna do an early, just call it early. I am still very much like constantly non-dozing off, I feel like. So I'm gonna go right into, yeah, I'm ending early. I got a cinema viewing at 10:15, and I've been up since 5 a.m. So I'm gonna go have a nap. Let me see who is live that we can raid into, and then I'm gonna go have a nap. Oh hell yeah, Sinfer is still live. Let's go say hi to Sinfer. Copy and paste a message. First one is a subs, second one is a non-subs, or create one with your favorite emotes or your own emotes. I don't particularly care what you do, as long as you yell that I sent you. We're gonna be raiding Sinfer, who is one of my favorite streamers. Very lovely person, very cool. They're doing achievements in Dead by Daylight as killer. Which is not going to be easy for them, I imagine, because those adepts can be quite tricky. So yeah, let's go say hi there. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll be back on Monday, usual time, with more Mafia 1. I might do an extra stream next week to make up for this one. That this one was shorter, for some more Lord of the Rings Online, because I'm quite curious to see where this is all ending. Go rest and then we can play some. I might, yeah. Depends like how late and stuff everything is. Because as I said, I need to go get to the cinema tonight. I'm gonna go see The Wolfman, which I'm super excited for. So anyway, yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Hope to see you all Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.
Oh my god, I whiffed. Blood Moon is on Bloody Monday? Wait, Blood Moon? What's up? Hello? Hello, Chunks! Good to see you! Wait, why are you reading out so early? How are you doing? Are you dead? No, you're not dead yet. You're not dead yet. Let's put this on the other side, actually. How are we all doing, guys? How is this? I'm tired, so I'm gonna go nap. That is so valid.
Way up over the river. The fish jumps out and grabs the fly. The bear swipes the fish and knocks the fish onto the land. The bird of prey dives in and grabs the fish. The cat leaps.
The cat leaps? Damn. Damn, imagine. Hi Lily, welcome on in. Good to have you all. How was the stream? How did it go? Normally I would be going to like the big screen, but since we're playing killer games, I can't really go away from, you know, paying attention, actually. So, I, will do this here for a second. Yeah, you can go, but the others can't. She was cute. Hello? Where are you? Where have you gone? And we need to pay attention. As Hag. Wait, hello? That's me. I don't remember if she's like on death hook yet or not. I'm murdering as Hag. I had to do a daily. Is that mine? That is mine now. Was it gonna be my favorite joke ever? Slay. I think everyone's on death hook now, so I'm satisfied. Let me go over here for a second. Ooh.